So, you're a contractor. You know your work is top-notch. But what's the point if customers can't even find you to get a quote? In this explainer, we're going to lay the digital foundation that makes sure your phone actually rings. And this, right here, is the hard truth. You could be the absolute best tradesperson in your city, but if you're invisible where everybody's looking, which is online, you're losing jobs. I mean, seriously, when's the last time you saw someone use a phone book? So, how do you fix this? How do you actually show up? Well, it's not about some complicated tech wizardry. It's really just about being there, looking professional, in that exact moment a homeowner realizes they have a problem. And step one is way easier than you think. You wouldn't build a house on a shaky slab, right? So don't try to build your business on a weak digital footprint. For any local service business, the concrete slab, the foundation, is your Google business profile. It's your new storefront, your business card, and your Yellow Pages ad all rolled into one powerful free tool. Okay, let's get to work. We're breaking this down into a super simple 3-day plan. Day 1 is all about those first critical steps, getting the account set up and kicking off the verification. We're going to build this thing right from the very start. Getting this thing live is a pretty straightforward 5-step process. You're mostly just filling in the blanks. Quick tip though, use a real business email, not your personal Gmail, just to keep things looking sharp. But pay very close attention, because one of these steps is, without a doubt, the most important of all. And here it is. This is the big one. Your number one rule: use your real official business name. Do not, I repeat, do not try to stuff a bunch of keywords or city names in there. Google wants to show its users real, legitimate businesses. When the name on your profile perfectly matches the name on your truck, you're signaling trust. Getting this wrong is the fastest way to get your profile suspended. Let's make this crystal clear. On the left, Smith Plumbing Services. Perfect. It's clean, it's real. On the right, you see what you should never do. Smith Plumbing Services. Emergency, 24/7 repairs, Dallas. That just screams gimmick, and it's a huge red flag for Google. Just use the name on your business license. Simple as that. All right, next up, telling Google what you actually do. Your primary category, that's your main gig. You're a plumber or a general contractor. But the secondary categories? Oh, this is where the magic is. This is where you list out all the other specific jobs you do. You got to think like a customer. They might not be searching for just plumber. They might be searching for water heater installation service. You want to show up for all of it. Now for your service area. And that brings us to the number 2. What's it mean? 2 hours. A fantastic rule of thumb is to set your service area to be within a 2-hour drive of your home base. You know why? Because saying you serve the entire state is just way too broad for Google. Sticking to this 2-hour rule tells Google you're a serious local provider, and that's exactly what the algorithm loves to see. Okay, the last thing for day 1. You've got to prove you're a real business at a real location. Usually they'll just mail you a postcard with a verification code on it, but sometimes they'll offer a video verification. And yeah, that means you literally walk around with your phone showing them your branded truck, your tools, your office, whatever proves you're legit. Just be ready for whichever one they throw at you. All right, the foundation is poured. Day 2 is all about framing the house. This is where we fill in all the essential info that a customer needs to see before they even think about picking up the phone. Next up is your business description. Think of it as your 30-second elevator pitch. The key here is not to overthink it. Seriously, just use a simple template like this one. It covers who you are, what you do, where you do it, and how long you've been doing it. Just fill in the blanks and you're good to go. Now let's talk about the details that build trust. First, use a local phone number. It just feels more real to customers than some generic 800 number. Set your actual hours, and if you offer 24/7 emergency service, use the more hours feature for that. But here's the most crucial part. Your business name, address, and phone number need to be 100% identical everywhere online, starting with your own website. No variations, no exceptions. And here we are, day 3. We're at the finish line for building our foundation. And this is the fun part. This is where we add the curb appeal, the photos and detailed service lists that really show customers what you're all about and convince them to make the call. Look, for a contractor, photos aren't just nice to have, they're proof of your work. Get rid of any stock photos. What people want to see is your actual team, your clean trucks, your shop, and of course, your work. Before and after photos are absolute gold. They prove you can get the job done and do it well. So how many photos are we talking about? Don't just upload 1 or 2 and call it a day. You should aim for a solid library of somewhere between 10 and 50 quality pictures. That's kind of the sweet spot. It's enough to show Google you're a real, active business, and it gives potential customers all the visual proof they need to trust you. And last but not least, get really specific with your services. Don't just put HVAC. Break it all the way down. List out air conditioning installation, furnace repair, ductwork installation, every single thing you do. Each one of those is a potential search from a customer. The more details you list, the more chances you have to get found. And there you have it. In just 3 days of focused effort, you've built the single most important digital foundation for your contracting business. Now, this isn't the whole project, of course, but it's the part everything else is built on. Without this solid base, nothing else you do online will matter nearly as much. Because that's what this all boils down to, right? All these little steps, the right name, the right categories, the real photos, they're all designed to do one single thing. Make sure you are one of the options when a homeowner in your town is frantically searching for help. It's about going from being totally invisible to being completely unmissable. So I'll leave you with this question. Go take an honest look at your online presence. Is it a solid foundation ready to build on? Or are there some cracks? Because the next job is out there right now, and the search for who's going to get it is already underway.